Hello, my name is Paul Priestley. Welcome to artistinschool.com. Today we're going to be looking at a really interesting problem. You remember when you were 5 years old and you were in reception or foundation or kindergarten or whatever you call the young schools in your country? Do you remember your teacher said to you that we are going to teach you how to write? I'm going to show you that they weren't doing that at all. They were doing something quite different. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Do you know what this is? A line. No, it's not a line. It's an eye. Now, I can make you see that as an eye. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to put 3 lines close to it, and you will see that as an eye. Watch. Now it's an eye. What is that? A nose? No, it's a line. Now, what is this? A face? No, it's not a face. No face that's ever existed on this planet ever looked like that. No, that is 4 lines in a circle. You see what I'm saying? Now, do you know what this is? What does this say? Face. But no face on the planet ever looked like that. So why do you call that a face? What you're doing here is you are reading shapes. That is not a face. If you look here, look, that's a straight line with a curve on the top. There's another straight line. There's half a circle with a line down the centre. There's 3/4 of a circle. Do you see the idea? You are reading shapes, and you're reading shapes here. This is exactly the same process. Now, do you know what this is? What's that? You don't know, do you? Your brain is desperately trying to work out what it is. It's simply 4 lines in a circle. Now, what's this? What does that say? You don't know, do you? No. Because you call that a spelling mistake. The shapes are in the wrong order, so you can't read it. Just like this, the shapes are in the wrong order, so you can't read it. You see? What you're doing is reading shapes, and in this case you can't read it. I'll show you one other example. Do you know what this is? An aerial? No. A triangle and 3 lines? No. This is what it is. It's a car. Yes. But you can't read Chinese, can you? If you can't read the shapes, you can't read the words, but you can't read the picture. So, back in kindergarten, your teacher was not teaching you how to write. They were teaching you how to draw. So, in future, if someone asks you whether you can draw, don't say, I can't draw. Because if you can write, you can draw. So this idea of being able to read shapes is really important. Because let's look at this painting here by Picasso. Now, a lot of people will look at this and say, oh, look at the face, you can't read it. It's all distorted, it doesn't look right, it doesn't look like a proper face. It's not intended to look like a proper face. The smiley face doesn't look like a proper face, but you can still read it as a face. If you look at this, have you noticed the eyes are looking that way and they're also looking this way? So it's telling us that the person is looking here and then looking there. We can also see the hair, the shape of the hair. It doesn't look like real hair. The eyes don't look like real eyes. But in that context, you can read the shapes. And what Picasso wants you to do is to read the shapes and build the picture so that he is communicating with you. Just like the author, when he opens a book, the book there is just full of shapes. It needs a person to read the shapes so the author can communicate with the person reading the book. The book on its own is useless. It's a totally useless object. But when a book meets a person, the two can interact and communication takes place. The same thing applies with this painting. You stand in front of it, you don't say, oh, it can't draw, it doesn't look like a face. You read the shapes. Then you can read what Picasso's trying to do. And he's telling you that this person is quite concerned and is looking in different directions. Do you see the idea? Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please tell your friends about my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.